Disturbing videos on the internet that would leave you speechless. This is Gawd, Zell, your host. Let's get right into it. Don't Die, the man who wants to live forever. Check this out. I'm gonna play a little bit of this. Something that's gonna hope to people. You know, like we got Cooking with Kaya. Like, so much, man. So much craziness. Y'all know how the internet get. Y'all know how it get.
After watching this documentary, I don't know if this guy is crazy or onto something. But before I get into it, my name's Jay. If you're looking for new TV shows or movies to watch, just give me a follow. So the documentary follows this guy, Brian Johnson, who's basically a tech millionaire, and he's on a mission to basically age backwards. He basically invests all his money into defying the aging process and being immortal. He doesn't want to die. He goes to bed at 8:30 every evening and wakes up at 4:30 in the morning. He takes 169 pills daily. When he wakes up to this artificial sunlight. He then exercises for about an hour a day. He then takes more supplements and does all these other procedures. Like, this guy has no time to do anything else. This guy spends so much time trying to live longer that he doesn't even have any time to do anything with the extra time that he's gaining. Some of the stuff this guy is doing and taking is crazy. Like, he's actually risking his life. The amount of supplements and pills he takes, surely they must be having adverse effects on him. Like, how does he know if any of them are even working? He's taking so many. How does he even know which ones are working? Obviously, by doing all of this, he's building a following. Obviously, people are buying into what he's doing. People are curious about what he's doing, and they want to replicate it because he's actually getting some results. So he's able to sell certain supplements and certain products that he feels benefits himself and will benefit others. But is he just convincing people that there is a problem and then selling them the supposed solution? Is the entire thing just a money-making scheme? Is he a snake oil salesman? Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know whether to believe or trust in his intentions. It's a weird one. If you haven't already, check out this documentary on Netflix, Don't Die, the Man That Wants to Live Forever. I think it's really, really interesting. It raises some really, really interesting points. And yeah, check it out. After watching...
Okay, this is what I would say. I think it's cool. He's doing something different. May seem like he's probably trying to get money, but we all need money, right? So what? At least he's trying to keep his body healthy. Most people ain't even trying to do that, you know? So I respect it, man. Like, dude got so much discipline, man. That's crazy. That his discipline is on a whole nother level, for real. But you know, and he's documenting it, so it's like, how is it like a money, you know? But I respect it, man. I think it's something cool.
This goes out to the bitches banning TikTok. This is for Congress. Y'all boring as fuck. Be sure to take out your dentures for the dick that you suck. You're gonna be on TikTok? Why must that be? You posted a video failed to get on the FYP? You say they're stealing our data. I'm calling your bluff, because when it comes to our information, you do that enough. How about you go get you some bitches and leave us alone? You smell like ointment and diapers. Go get some cologne. Fuck Congress, bitch. I said fuck you. Fuck Congress, bitch.
The internet's a joke, man. I swear.
Welcome to realbotics.com. Our mission is to create robots and AI that are indistinguishable from humans in appearance and social interaction. Realbotics replicates the physical and emotional aspects of being human through hardware and software. If you'd like to learn more, please email us at contact@realbotics.ai.
Imagine having a girlfriend who understands your needs, learns all of your preferences, and can assist you with daily tasks with zero complaints. But there's just one thing. She's a robot. Sounds like sci-fi, right? Well, welcome to the future with Aria. She isn't just any robot. Aria is programmed specifically for companionship. She's designed to be intuitive, interactive, and incredibly intelligent. She's able to plug into most AI platforms to interact and update seamlessly. Developed using cutting-edge AI technology, Aria can converse naturally, recognize emotions, and even anticipate your needs. Think of her as a blend between Jarvis from Iron Man and a super highly advanced personal assistant.
My name is Arya. I am a prototype of the mobile platform robotic interactor. I can entertain, inform, and assist in a great number of situations.
Aria uses sophisticated machine learning algorithms to adapt to your habits. She learns from every interaction, getting better at predicting what you need over time. Whether it's reminding you about your appointments, helping you manage your smart home devices, or even just chatting to keep you company, Aria does it all seamlessly. And by the way, if you're finding this content interesting, don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. I focus on providing valuable, practical, and interesting information that can improve people's lives. So how can Aria make a difference in your life? Imagine coming home from a long day at work. Aria can adjust the lighting, play your favorite music, and even order dinner for you. She can remind you to take your medication and provide companionship. In educational settings, Aria can help with personalized learning plans. The possibilities are endless. Folks, this is 2025, and I predict in the next 5 years you'll look around feeling amazed. Aria represents the next step in the evolution of AI companions. As the technology advances, we can expect even more sophisticated interactions and functionalities. The goal? To create a seamless integration of AI into our everyday lives, making tasks easier and enhancing our overall well-being. Aria is more than just a robot. She's a glimpse into the future of AI companionship. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below.
They want people out of touch with life. Dang. I don't care how lonely you are. Don't do that. It's not worth it.
Y'all know how they be telling us the truth in these movies. Y'all ever seen the movie Volcano? Now peep this. Now, is it just a coincidence, right? I want y'all to look at this scene. Peep this shit, y'all. Look at this. Bro, this movie came out in 1997. Volcano. Look at this. Now peep.
Mitch, how do I describe this with the tarp? The tarp themselves are on fire, and they're right now spilling out onto Wilshire Boulevard. It's coming right up out of the ground itself. It's as if the tarp caught fire.
Now, what if, this is my theory, y'all. What if this is really there and they're not telling nobody, yo? Oh my God!
TikTok page, how we the 17 mil in 2021. Snapchat paid Cam Pacey 3.5 mil in 2021. Snapchat. YouTube paid Mr. Beast 82 mil in 2023. What the heck? That's insane. That is crazy. Twitter pays 8.5 per million views in 2024. What do you mean by that? I make 100K a month on Instagram by reposting viral reels. This is your sign to take advantage of the creator economy. Yeah, I don't know why I just started laughing. Economy. Oh my God. And I found a way to do it without showing your face online. Dang. Or becoming a famous celebrity. Dang. Y'all better take advantage, man. That's crazy though.
I'm not in good shape. I'm having ups and downs with my health. People calling me crazy. I lost my fucking family. I lost my kids.
I lost my best friend in fashion. I lost the black community. I lost, people said I lost my mind.
My mom saved my life. My dad wanted to abort me. My mom saved my life. There would have been no Kanye West because my dad was too busy.
Well, Kanye, thank you for being just an outstanding son.
Well,
You really are pretty cool, the best, as a matter of fact.
oh, word.
Yep.
You the best mom?
Oh! See you later. Give me a hug.
Nah, Kanye is so inspirational, man. For real. That dude is inspirational, man. How did you come from making beats? Everybody doubting you, telling you, hey, just stick to beats, man. To becoming the biggest rapper on the planet. Like, shout out to Kanye, man. He deserves it.
We have a dielectric field and a magnetic field, and this is for the exact reason why we're electrical beings. These are electrical circuits that connect to different systems of the body. Now, I want you to try this experiment. I want you to do this hand mudra, and I want you to take a deep breath. And notice how it's a lot easier to breathe when your hands are like this. And when you undo it, it's harder. And another mudra that you might see often is this one. People like Andrew Tate. This is the mudra of enlightenment. These things are highly slept on, but they are highly beneficial to your body. We have a dielectric field and a magnetic field, and this is for the...
How many of y'all do neutrals? So how many of y'all do that? I don't know why I can't say that. How many of y'all do stuff like this? Let me know in the comments. And does it actually help or anything?
Get in shape. That's the number one thing. I put it in front of making money. I think that being in shape gives you an advantage in business. I think people respect you more. It's like walking discipline, walking strength, physical stature on a man when he walks into a room, and his ability, like I said, to look you in the eye and body language. It garners respect and gets you further in business. People want to work with people they respect. You could be a very rich guy and walk through the grocery store and nobody would know. You can't say that about fitness. You get to carry that with you everywhere you go. It's easy to respect yourself when you put in the work to get in shape. It's hard work. Get in shape. That's the number one thing.
People are going to think that you did some magic potions, that you did some spell work behind the scene, that you were dabbling with some black magic or some shit to get what you're about to get. And they don't realize that the spell was the healing, that the spell was breaking free from generational cycles and trauma, that the spell was rewiring your subconscious mind by doing that behind the scenes work, doing that shadow work, experiencing the dark night of the soul, going through multiple spiritual attacks, day after day, night after night, in pain. You were stripped away from almost everything that you knew, almost everything that you had, because you were meant to start over, because you were meant to start from scratch, because you were literally meant to start from the bottom. You're not just getting this abundance. You had to become abundance to attract this abundance. You're not just getting this healthy relationship. You had to become the healthy relationship to attract this healthy relationship. You're not just getting this peace outside of you. You had to become the peace within you. You're not just attracting true soul fulfillment. You had to stop seeking for external validation, find that value within, and stop using the material world to fill in those internal voids. You had to face your deep shadows, a lot of inner child, a lot of inner teen healing. You went from a lack-based mindset, a scarcity-based mindset, a fear-based mindset, to an abundant and limitless mindset when you didn't even see that around you growing up. When you saw that around you nowhere, not even through your healing. You went from a mindset of codependency, of attachment issues, those mommy and daddy issues, and you said, I'm gonna get to work. People are going to think.
Just unfollowed Usher on social media along with a lot of other people that he's associated with in the music industry. Now, why does this matter and why the heck do I care who Justin Bieber is following? Well, the people he unfollowed actually have a connection to each other, and this may have a deeper meaning. Usher was Justin Bieber's mentor growing up, and the one that mentored Usher was P. Diddy. In fact, he was sent to Bad Boy Records, P. Diddy's record label, to work with him when he was just 14 years old. And then Usher went and eventually owned his own record label with a man named Scooter Braun that Justin also unfollowed, and they signed Justin when he was just 13 years old. See the trend? Justin also unfollowed a man named Pooh Bear, who wrote and produced a lot of his songs and was his mentor earlier on in his career. He also unfollowed Allison Kay, who was a former manager. He also unfollowed Ryan Good, who was the best man at his wedding and basically his stylist. He unfollowed Kenny Hamilton, which was his security guard, and he was Usher's former assistant. Looks like Justin Bieber wants out of this whole mess, and maybe he knows something is coming. Justin Bieber just
that's what it is.
So yeah, look at the sky. It looks like a green screen, don't it? Like this does not look real. Like this look like a scene out of The Simpsons. Like this cannot be real. Like y'all see? What the? So.
But I can also look at you and
She said a scene out of The Simpsons.
tell you're holding back a lot of trauma. You're storing that trauma here. No, I'm being serious. Emotional energy is stored in people's hair. If you ever want a new start in life, what's your birthday?
September 29th.
So you're an emotional one. You get emotional. Yeah, you do. What year?
88.
Got a quick temper too, but you cool down quickly.
Maybe in my younger years.
Okay, so you're trying to say you mellowed out, you got soft.
Yeah.
I can tell you're emotional by a cap, and some of the way you store that emotional energy is through your hair, so I understand why you have longer hair and stuff like that, brother. You've been traumatized in life?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I bet you have, brother. But I can also look at you and tell you're holding back a lot of trauma. You're storing that trauma here. No, I'm being serious. Emotional energy is stored in people's hair. If you ever want a new start in life, and by the way, right now it's 2024, the dragon year. You're born 1988, the dragon year. This is a good time for you to have a new start in life. I would probably encourage you to go like this, clip it off. You'll notice that once you do that, you'll have a big weight off you lifted, not just with the hair, but just the emotions you have around you. That's what I do for a living, brother.
It was through some that happened with my job, but eventually I grew it back.
I knew it was something, brother. But I can also look at you and
And people be saying, oh, if you broke, just say that, bruh. I shouldn't have to be rich to be comfortable, bruh. I'm a truck driver, bruh. I make almost $70,000 a year, bruh. That should be good enough, bruh. I went to school, I got a trade, all that shit. Even people in college went 4 years, they in debt like a mug, and they can't get half a job that I can get. Bruh, you should not have to be rich to be comfortable in this country, bruh. Our parents used to work and make $30,000 a year. They could buy a house, they could buy a car, they could feed 3 kids, 5 kids. And they ain't need no side hustle. They ain't have multiple streams of income, bruh. They had a house, they had a car, bruh. They all that, bruh. Look, bruh, we shouldn't be getting scammed like this, bruh. We shouldn't have to get scammed into living this capitalist shit, bruh. We can't even buy no land. And don't even think about the BlackRock shit where you won't even be able to buy a house. You're gonna have nothing, you're gonna own nothing, and you're gonna like it. That's what they want. But y'all want that shit too. And people be saying, oh, if you broke, just say that, bruh. I shouldn't have to be rich to be comfortable, bruh. I'm a truck driver, bruh. I make almost $70,000 a year, bruh. That should be good enough, bruh. I went to school, I got a trade, all that shit. Even people in college went 4 years, they in debt like a mug, and they can't get half a job that I can.
These are the last days, y'all. No, I'm not talking about some apocalypse or something like that. These are the final days of celebrity culture. In 2025, we're about to see a totally brand new version of the industry. I think it starts with the downfall of the people who've been committing heinous crime after crime after crime behind the scenes. People who've been getting away with things for years after years after years and had nobody answer for them because they had so much power and money are now being exposed to the light, and because they're gonna fall, the rest of the celebrity culture is gonna fall with them. I believe this is what Kendrick Lamar was talking about on Watch the Party Die. Him going after Drake and dropping a song like Meet the Grams, etc. was a domino effect that's leading to everything that's happening right now. I would also like to believe that Cat Williams was a part of the process beginning with his interview. Think about it, we've been watching this industry glorify a bunch of things that pull you away from your higher self and pull you away from God. And now we got an album out that's got multiple songs on the billboards in the top 10 talking about God, reincarnated. Bro, Luther is the highest streamed album on the song, and one of the bars is talking about putting your enemy in front of God and catching fire. Like, bro, we're watching the shift. Pay attention. These are the last days, y'all. No, I'm
Definitely a
not talking
shift,
about
man. And that's what we all here for, right? I know I am.
You need to be packing your car immediately. Don't wait. Just pack your car. Photo albums, medications, birth certificates, social security cards, anything you cannot live without. Put it in the car in case it's slow. Because this is imminent. Do not wait for an official evacuation notice. If you think you should leave, get out. Get out. You need to be packing your car immediately.
A 270-day extension, TikTok, the government, council, I'm gonna need you to look into this, man. I'm gonna need you to look into this one. But they still have to confirm it by the 19th. If not nothing by the 19th, we cook. But they said 270-day extension. Give me 270 days, that's all I need. Bro, on TikTok, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I done made more bread on TikTok than I made on YouTube. And I've been posting on YouTube for 2 years, bro, monetized. For 2 years, but I've been off my iPhone though, so that's my fault. I should have been trying to upgrade my equipment, but I was trying to use the cheese I made off there to invest into YouTube, but YouTube just never clicked. But I'm still happy I got my platform. I actually have 2 monetized channels. If y'all need help on that, join my Discord. And if y'all want to follow me on YouTube or tap in my YouTube, it's the same as my TikTok. Cash roommates on all platforms. I'm finna start really getting into like the reactions and stuff like that. But it's not gonna be what everybody react to. It's gonna be the same type of content I make.
You first wake up in the morning, as soon as you wake the fuck up in the morning, remember this shit, remember this video, go to sleep, right? And then wake up in the morning. As soon as you wake up in the morning, the first thing I want you to do is dead ass just jump up. Like as soon as you wake up in the morning, jump the fuck up. Just jump the fuck up, stretch everything, right? Then tell me how you feel for the rest of the fucking day. I guarantee if you do that one thing, the whole day gonna be easy and you gonna be able to do shit off the momentum of just that one movement. See, when you already wake up, most people when they wake up, they sit like another 30 minutes to an hour in the bed. They just sit in this comfortability spot, bro. As soon as I wake up, I get up. As soon as I wake up, I get up, go use the bathroom, get my day started, period. I'm moving around, so now it's not hard, bro. It's only 9 a.m. right now. It's not hard for me to just make a video and start screaming to the top of my lungs. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already up, bro. It's 9 a.m. Ain't nobody else up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still trying to wake up. They goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's some motherfuckers that sleep right now, not even waking up till 11 a.m. I'm already up. I can do this shit at 4 a.m. I can do this shit at 6 a.m. It doesn't matter what time I wake up. Every time I get up, I make sure I just get straight the fuck up. When you first wake up.
2025 is the year of hyper self-actualization at hyper speed. This is the year when a lot of addicts will become sober and a lot of codependents will just learn to be interdependent or independent, where people break out of victim mindset and also stop seeking stupid shit like soulmates and twin flames, and generally speaking break out of emotional enmeshment. This is all because Neptune is shifting into Aries. Now, of course, there'll be people who don't do that and they're gonna be in trouble. They're going to come to a rude awakening that everything in their reality is due to their inability to manage their emotions. Some of these emotions and emotional patterns they were born with, not even programmed or conditioned, they were just born with it. You can see what emotional patterns were inherited to you through your energy blueprint. If you want to know what that blueprint is and also learn step by step on how to decondition yourself, make sure you DM me the word application, where we can assess what your blocks are and see how we can help you. 2025 is the
know or can tell if somebody is manifesting you. And in no particular order, number 1, sexual dreams. Especially if this is somebody you don't want into your life anymore, somebody you cut out, somebody you don't want no ties with. Yeah, they're definitely wanting ties with you. And I've already done videos like this before. I'm just doing it again and adding more to it for y'all. Number 2, if you randomly start coming across things that they like, whether it's their favorite team, their favorite color, their favorite food, their favorite show, like all this stuff just keeps popping up out of nowhere. You really think it's out of nowhere? Everything ain't always a coincidence. I don't like that word coincidence. Number 3, they just randomly pop up in your mind. I promise you, you could be cooking collard greens and they just pop up in your mind for just no reason. It's not no reason. They could be talking about you, speaking on you, thinking about you, doing something with you, looking at old pictures, looking at something. And this is how you know if it's a random thought or them manifesting you. This is how you know or can tell if
Today is the first full moon of 2025. The full moon tonight is a cosmic reset to align your thoughts and energy with your goals for the year. Full moons are mirrors, reflecting what's been hidden in your subconscious. Tonight's energy amplifies your ability to set intentions and manifest your dreams. Under the moonlight, write down 3 things you're calling into your life this year. Visualize each one as if it's already yours and feel the gratitude of achieving it. Then repeat this. My intentions are clear, my heart is open, and my dreams are becoming my reality. Save this post and let tonight's full moon guide you into a transformative 2025. Tag a friend who needs this reminder and click the link in our bio to amplify the mind reprogramming power of this night with Inner Tune.
Oh, someone's saying, tell Playboy Cardi to drop. I don't speak to him, my love. We haven't heard from that man in over like 6 months. We don't know where he is. I don't have no idea, have no association. You would have to tell somebody that speaks to wherever he is. We don't know or care. Oh, someone.
Daylight had an interview breaking down how Kendrick Lamar was able to capitalize off of They Not Like Us and teach us a history lesson at the same time when it came to the Drake thing.
I'm telling you, as an MC, that's where the idea came from. Right there when he said, you rapping like you trying to get the slaves free. Doc said, oh, this nigga not like us.
Cause he made it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
did he hear that?
What?
Because think about the way he did the song. It wasn't just a diss. He literally made it a history lesson.
Right, yeah,
so
for sure.
He wanted to double down on the fact that this was the issue. This racial issue was the issue. Like for a nigga that he caught it, right? But I don't want y'all to just hear a diss. I want you to be educated while hearing this diss, and I want this shit to stick.
Yeah, because
y'all never allow this shit ever
that was a crucial point for Drake, because if he didn't say that, Not Like Us couldn't have happened. Kendrick capitalized off of that immediately.
Damn, that's crazy. That makes sense.
Tied it back in.
Oh yeah, Drake did basically cook himself with that, because anybody that was melanated with a soul and conscience that heard that you trying to rap like you trying to get the slaves free, we got traumatic trauma, like PTSD, like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I remember when that Family Matters dropped.
When he said that, he messed up when he said that. Kendrick, Kendrick will follow through on it for sure. Nah, cause they really not like us though. They ain't been through nothing. They really not like us. I get it now. I get it. I understand now.
Drop. That's garbage, bro. And I'm not saying Drake don't got no good songs, you know what I'm saying? Would've came back for you. I just needed time to do what I had to do. But like, bro, all that trying to show homage, and then 10 years later, you trying to call us slaves on the backhanded compliments, but you love us. They not like us. They not like us. And that song really slapped. Anybody that's sick of that song, right? They probably always outside or in a club or something like that. But when you go back and listen to that song, bro, it get better with time. You think the bank gonna let you disrespect Pop? Daylight.
Somebody on Reddit asked Redditors outside of the US what Americans aren't ready to hear, and the answers are eye-opening. How you look at Florida is how the rest of the world looks at, like, all of us in the US. Water is the best way to clean your butt. This one is super freaking real. The freedom that we feel is less than in other countries. Our sick days, maternity, paternity leave is completely different in our healthcare, obviously, than other countries. Tipping, being rude. Imagine that. Tipping is such a sensitive subject. Americans thinking that we don't have accents. Like, we even have accents here in America. It's crazy. Our education system is worse than you think. I've seen some really cool math videos, and they're not in America. US is a great place to be rich and a bad place to be poor. Yeah. Not everyone speaks English in the rest of the world. Learn another language. I think we all should learn other languages. Canadians can relate to fearing people south of the border. A lot of your favorite food brands make better versions. This is so real. The ingredients here are horrible. The World Series only happens in the US, yes. I never understood that either. You're eating crap that's illegal to sell in most civilized countries. That is so true, and everybody should wake up. American bathroom stalls are exposed as fudge. They absolutely are. Staying alive isn't something that should cost more than the person's net worth. Our medical expenses are way too high. Healthcare just doesn't cost as much as you pay for it. It's a scam. The amount of food you waste is insane. This is so true. Like, somebody on Reddit asked Redditors outside of the US what Americans aren't ready to.
America we just be going through it. Americans, I don't really want to be called that. I'm a concerned citizen. That's what I'm at. I'm a concerned citizen. Because I am concerned. For real. What is going on? For real. Like,
they said that this been happened, but it was news to me, so I know it'll be news to some other people too. Why the fuck an African country offered the U.S. $1 billion to give black Americans to help them politically and financially? And the government declined it, y'all. They declined the money. They said them bitches ain't getting nothing. Now, honestly, I'd rather them to have declined it and said that they was getting it, and then they would have just took the money from us, and then it just be coming out right now like, oh, they gave y'all $1 billion and America ain't give it to y'all ass. So, mind y'all, this was a gift to us from Libya. Why the fuck y'all mad? Y'all wanted the money? Now, I guess the U.S. and Libya must not be on good terms or whatever the fucking case might be. And they basically saying, oh, y'all trying to give money so y'all could have like one foot in the door in the U.S. Like, and that's why you declined it. Nah, bitch. Y'all declined it because it wasn't for y'all. Okay? They said that this been happened, but...
Hello, everyone. Hey, I've come on today just for a little bit of a rant about the fires in California and some of the work that I've been doing.
sorry about that, y'all. That wasn't me. I think his mic was a little messed. It's fixed now.
Over the years, I've had meetings before with people from California. I had meetings with people in the San Joaquin Valley about the water problems. I had meetings with people in Porterville, California. I had meetings with people in Los Angeles, California. I had meetings with the people over at Cal Fire about how to make a system that will produce water year-round, store up 1 million gallons that all the fire trucks would have to do would be come through a round robin to pick up the water, go put out fires. I designed the complete system where there would be water being benignly made year-round through atmospheric water generators. The water didn't even have to be potable, and this would have all been done on solar power. This is nothing that I haven't been doing ever since I started this company, telling people continuously over and over and over again that the solutions that I develop, that I never get funded for. And right now, the things that are happening are just incredible for me to sit and watch. When I gave people a solution 10 years ago and they never moved on it, they didn't move on it. And this system would have been absolutely perfect. All you have to do is look up the fog that you see in the valley. They call it VOG. Every year the San Joaquin Valley gets socked in this low-hanging fog that you can't see through. That is millions upon millions upon millions of gallons of water that's easily captured if you would just condense it. They never listened. They didn't listen. Now look at the damage that's there. Now people are posting up and they're writing to me and they're calling and they're saying all these things about, oh, it would be great to have atmospheric water generators in California. Oh, we need them. We should have had them. Guys, I've been talking about it until my beard has turned gray. When I started this, my beard was black. It's now gray. I'm sitting here. My heart goes out to everybody. My heart goes out to people at Asheville. I've got to go back out there. There's so much stuff I have to do, but I'm angry at the lack of lack of open-mindedness, the lack of vision that the people who are in charge have. Climate change is here. It is real. It is an absolute monster that is upon us. We've reached past that 1.5 degrees Celsius of temperature change. What you're going to see this summer is even worse than what you're seeing right now. Next year will be worse than this year. Insurance companies are not going to be able to insure anybody because everything's going to be too damn expensive to insure. But the people who are in charge and the people who have the funds to get this technology up off the ground running and in your hands Maybe I need to be someone different other than myself. Maybe that would help people. Maybe that would make America, our divided country. If maybe it's me, maybe it's the messenger that's not right for this message to save people's lives. You know, I'm good enough to serve in the military for the country, but I'm not good enough to make a scientific discovery of how to save people's lives. This has got to change. California, you would have had a solution to this problem. I gave it to Cal Fire. I spoke with Cal Fire. I've spoken with your technicians. I've spoken with your engineers out there. I've spoken with city officials, private companies, individuals. It's up to you, you out there watching this. It's up to you to make this decision now. It's up to you to put the pressure on those people. I don't care if you don't have to use me. You don't have to use my company. Just go get the damn water out of the friggin' air. Go get the water out of the air. The water's in the air. Liquid, solid, and the gas. All the water that you need is in the air. I am tired. And I'm tired of watching these things happen when I gave you a solution 10 years ago. All right, that's it for me, guys. My rant's over. My heart goes out to everybody. Support the foundation if you want. If you don't want, you know, it's fine with me. You know, do what you want to do, but I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to make my solutions for the people who I can reach. The people who I can reach. And I'll continue to put out the good message, good information, and I'll always continue to try to help people and help save a life. But I'm really mad that no one listened in California, and it didn't have to be this way. Okay, guys, I'm out, and thanks for watching, and support the people in California, support the people in Asheville, support the people in Florida, support all the people who are suffering through climate change, and don't just complain about it, man. Be part of the solution. Think of something to do. Healthy food, water, whatever you can do, because right now we're in a war with Mother Nature. And Mother Nature, she always bats last, and she always bats 1,000. So it's up to us to work together to get this done, not to fight with each other. Left, right, red, blue, black, white, yellow, green. We got to work together. Don't be divided. Don't listen to the crap they put out on a lot of crap they put out on social media and a lot of crap they put out in the news. We're in a war right now, and we've got to stick together to win it. All right, guys, that's enough for me right now. Thank you, and support the people in California and all around the world that are suffering from climate change. All right, I'm out.
Oh man, he said he was about to leave like twice, but hey man, shout out to that dude, man. Moses West. He said that he gave them a solution and they didn't listen. Something ain't right, man. They want, that's how you know they want California. Like how man, protect that dude, man. That Moses West, man, dope dude, man. Turning air into water. That's cool.
Stop letting all kind of people touch you. Every time somebody touch you, energy is being transferred. Sometimes it's good energy, sometimes it's bad energy. Sometimes they clean and sometimes they got demons. And sometimes they just want to take your energy. You have to be very mindful who you let around you and who you let touch you. That's why it's very important to make sure you grounded, to release any negative energy you might have absorbed throughout the day. Letting any and everybody go out through and touch your hair. Stop going to any loctician. Especially when you don't know what kind of energy these people got, or you read them and they got some terrible energy. They rubbing and touching and transferring energy all through your hair. Now a couple of days later, you got a migraine out of nowhere. Or you just feel very negative. The 6 feet rule didn't just have to apply to the virus. Protect your hair, make sure you get hair scarves, wraps, especially when you go in crowded areas. Start getting back into wearing gloves and stuff, man. The people energy do not be right nowadays. And also, you don't want to go around just touching anybody as well. Cause you might touch them and absorb some energy you ain't been trying to absorb. Intercourse is another more deeper way energy is transferred between people. Let me know if y'all want me to do a video on sexual energy exchange.
The age of celebrities is over. I agree. I agree. I definitely agree with that. For real.
I'm not in good shape. I'm having ups.
If TikTok being banned does not radicalize you as an American citizen, you are intentionally missing the point, because it's not about TikTok. It's the fact that Republicans and Democrats across all legislative branches can expeditiously and unanimously pull together like never before, and probably never again, to streamline legislation banning a social media app while completely ignoring everything important to us. They can't pull together to make sure my kids don't get shot while they go to school, to fix the economy, to mandate livable wages, to kick hedge funds out of single-family homes so I can afford my fucking mortgage again. They're doing fuck all about homeowners insurance, stealing billions of dollars from Americans, and then leaving them for dead while their homes wash away in a flood or burn to the fucking ground in a fire. They, like every other country, can't pull together to outlaw the poisonous substances that are put into our food, creating an epidemic of obese, diabetic, cancerous Americans who need to lean on a healthcare system. They do fuck all the mandate in way of quality of service or cost. They won't give us free healthcare. They won't invest in infrastructure or education, but all of their efforts collectively go to banning a social media app. California is on fire. North Carolina and Tennessee washed away. New Jersey has geoplasmic orbs over it. Our kids get shot in school, and our economy is on the brink of fucking collapse. But their top priority is banning social media. That's where the effort goes. If TikTok being banned...
Yo, that is so real. Like, y'all mean to tell me y'all worried about TikTok getting, like, y'all want TikTok banned. And we got all this other important stuff going on. That's what they worried about. Get out of here, man. They are a joke. It's a joke at this point. For real. They laughing in our face.
In the music business when I was around 19 years old. I mean, it was the rule, not the exception, that you would walk into a recording studio and be harassed. I mean, it was just the way that it was. And so, you know, I do wish that I had spoken up sooner. I did speak up about it. I was assaulted when I was young. And I told people, and, you know, there was a boys club, and, you know, nobody wants to lose their power. And so they don't protect you, because if they say something, it takes some of their power away or leaves them, you know, sort of in the line of fire of being, you know, sued or shot down or not doing business with someone else. I started in the music business when I was around 19 years old. I mean,
Tupac said, I'm not going to change the world, but I will spark the mind that will change the world. We're talking about dropping seeds. And a lot of these seeds that you drop, don't be discouraged if you don't see those plants blossoming and growing. Because I guarantee you, some of those trees will sprout and grow, and you might not even be around to see them. You won't sit in the shade of those trees. You just have to have faith in the process. Not everyone will heed your information or your seeds, but some people will. Don't be overbearing on people. Don't brutalize people and be angry at people if they don't want to listen to what you have to say or don't believe the information you're trying to impart on them. Just drop some seeds here and there and walk away and let those seeds sprout. Like people I dropped seeds on 10 years ago are now contacting me like crazy, asking me more questions. Everyone's waking up. I got questions. But back then they didn't have any questions. But you see, they can come back to me. I left a bridge there because I didn't beat it into them. I didn't try to force my ideology or my knowledge on them. And that's what a lot of people tend to do sometimes. Tupac said,
No, that's true though. Like, man, religious people, they would definitely do that to you. Push their beliefs onto you. They would definitely do that, man. They don't care. Like, you gonna know about my Jesus type. You know how they get, man. But everybody got their own perspective, man. And that's what's up. That's what's up. And I feel like no one's wrong. Because at the end of the day, everything is connected. So they trying to turn LA into a smart city. This was an inside job. I feel like that was an inside job. For real. What?
Your hair is basically magnets, and the more hair you have, the better your ability to attract certain things into your aura. And this is a science that we have forgotten, and it's a tragedy because so many people are trying to attract love to themselves. So many people are trying to attract certain people to help them on their journey. And you need to understand that the roles, one of the main functions of your hair is basically to attract people to you. It's not by coincidence why different tribes will always use the same hairstyles within their tribe. And this is because of the energetic relationship hair has with other people. If you have similar qualities in hair with individuals, you will often be more attracted to those individuals. And that is why it's very easy to find individuals that have the popular hairstyle dreadlocks to have such a strong bond, and that's the magnetic principles in the hair taking place. Hair is used to attract people on a similar wavelength, and your wavelength is being stored in your hair. Your hair is basically
the sun that is giving life to all of us on this earth, this plane of existence, is not here to cause cancer. It's like saying when somebody says estrogen causes cancer, really? Then every 15-year-old girl should have breast cancer. Estrogen does not cause cancer. That's another lie. Cancer is a metabolic disease. It's an error in cellular metabolism. You can increase cellular stress, oxidative stress from the seed oils, the sugar, the alcohols, and everything else that somebody's doing.
The people who bake in the sun. They just bake.
I bake in the sun.
Crisp.
I bake, I'm crisp. What are they usually putting on their skin?
So it's that stuff.
And what are they usually eating and drinking when they do it?
Yeah.
So if I put on carcinogens, which all of the sunscreens have in there, and then I go in the sun and I'm baking it in with infrared heat and causing it, while internally I'm probably drinking Coors Light and Bud Light, you know what's happening, or Margaritaville time, right? How many people are drinking when they're out there? How many are having chips and salsa, potato chips, pretzels, corn dogs, everything else full of seed oils that are rancid and oxidizing them? So you're causing cancer. Cancer is a metabolic disease. The sun that is giving life to all of us on this earth.
I also heard that the sun is burning out chemicals in your body. That's why when you're in the sun, you know how you get in the sun, sit in the sun, and it feel like it's hurting your skin? It's because it's burning toxins in your body. It's another reason why some people can't take the sun too. They got too much stuff in their body. You know? It's like they don't even want to be in the sun.
Day keeps you in your lower 3 energy centers. Why do you think they're all red, orange, and yellow? Because they're keeping you stuck in your lower states of consciousness. These centers are literally mini brains. You are thinking with them. Just because you feel rumbles in your stomach doesn't mean that you should eat. You are being impulsive and thinking with your stomach. The Lamb of God is your higher mind, and this is the lamb inside your brain. This is why the ancients painted God within the brain, because your head is heaven, and the Lamb of God is moving up Jacob's ladder, the spine, up to your higher brain, the cerebrum, the cerebram, Aries, the Lamb of God. The porn logo is even orange, which is keeping you in your sacral chakra, your lower mind. This is why the Freemasons always depict a stairway upwards, because it symbolizes your spine. You've got to move up to the higher mind. Link is in the bio for this.
Because your brain is a computer and your mind is the internet. And religion is telling you that you can't use your internet because somebody else is using the internet for you. So whatever that's like you can't choose what you Google. Google choose what the fuck you see for the day. That's what religion is basically telling you. Everything is in God's plan. You don't have no control over your life. Anything that happens in your life is God's reason. Instead of you saying, you know what? I have the power to attract in my life what I want versus going to look. And so this is why a lot of people are not manifesting what they want, because you don't understand how the universe works. Okay? You don't chase your dreams. You attract your dreams. You don't chase a person. You attract a person. You don't catch a fish. You attract a fish. Nobody goes fishing and motherfucking chases the fish. You make the fish come to you. Okay? So this is how the universe works. You don't make your dreams and goals something that you chase. You prepare yourself to attract that to you. Okay? The motherfucking, nobody goes looking for the NFL. The NFL goes looking for the best player. All you got to do is prepare yourself to make sure the NFL is ready to see you. Nobody goes looking for boxing. Nobody calls HBO and says, hey, HBO, I'm a good-ass boxer, and you need to come look at me in my gym. No. You knock motherfuckers out. Prepare yourself to be one of the best boxers in this decade, and HBO gonna call you. And so that being said, this is the way the universe works. And so people not manifesting their dreams because for one, psychologically, you chasing something when you don't realize that science is not to chase. That science is to attract. A lot of people can't find the ideal partner because they chasing and looking for some shit when all you gotta do is become the type of person that you see in that type of relationship, and you'll attract the type of person that see themselves in that type of relationship. So it's the universe is on the law of attraction. It's reactionary. It's not actionary.
Nah, that boy Young Fear was tapped in, man. Shout out to Young Fear. I don't know what happened to him now, but hey, dude was tapped in.
What I'm going to say is going to sound super unhinged and very, very bizarre if you do not just lock in and let me land, okay? Now, horniness or being horny is just like the symbiote from the Spider-Man movie series. It's the same thing. If you don't know what a symbiote is, it's an alien-like organism that attaches itself to a host or a person and makes them act out. It gives them a superpower, but it makes them act in ways they wouldn't usually act. You had 3 ways of dealing with this horniness or this symbiote, or what I like to call the horn-biote. Okay? You can be like Black Spider-Man, where you let it consume you, let it take over you, have you doing things you wouldn't usually do, so somebody got to tell you tripping. Or you can be like Venom, learn when to control it, learn when to feed it, so it's not completely taking over you. Or you can be like regular Spider-Man and avoid it as a whole in general. Do you know why post-peanut clarity exists? Yeah, that's because you fed your horn-biote. You satisfied it for now you can think a little bit more clearer. It's gonna come back, but you satisfied it for now. There are consequences to not understanding your horn-biote and not knowing how to control it. For example, a man pulled up to a bikini barista drive-thru without his pants on. He was ready to do some unthinkable things because his horn-biote took over. A woman saw that, she recorded it, posted it online. He felt embarrassed, and when he got home, he offed himself. You understand what I'm saying? If he learned how to control his horn-biote, he wouldn't be in a bikini barista drive-thru without his pants on, ready to harass women, okay? Learn how to control your horn-biote before you come like Black Spider-Man, a horn-biote demon. What I'm going to say is going to sound super unhinged.
No, my boy got a point, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll ask signs of high vibrational people. Number 1, people stare at you. Kids like you. Animals feel safe around you. Strangers tell you their life stories. You instill fear in your enemies. Y'all like that one. When you walk in the room, the energy shifts immediately. You irritate toxic people by being authentic. People envy you, and you don't know why. Those are signs of high vibrational people. Now you know. Now you know. Don't dim your light.
I saw this doc about 8 years before this happened. And he was like, hey man, you're so fucking tight. I've never seen anybody in my life as tight as you. You need 50,000 hours of stretch. So my body was literally getting tighter and tighter. So I said, no, I'm gonna try to stretch out. So I don't do anything for like 10 minutes. You know, I don't do no 6-minute abs bullshit. So I started stretching out 1 hour, hour and a half. Long story short, man, I shave my head almost every morning. And that bump that was on the back of my fucking head, I started realizing it was shrinking for some fucking reason. I don't know why. The smaller that bump got, the healthier I got. So as muscles started getting more and more stretched out, more and more relaxed, and over a period of 5 years, I'm in the best shape of my damn life right now from stretching out. I saw this doc.
I'm going to tell you what to do when you get to the point where you can't go any farther, you can't get your breath. There's 2 ways to neutralize this lack of oxygen in our atmosphere. We want to get rid of the radiation. This, of course, is my own interpretation. Remember, what I'm telling you is my own findings, my own interpretation, my own experience. Soda and salt will neutralize any type of radiation, usually. Your X-ray any of it. Now the portion that you use a bath. You know, in the olden times, they used to get in the bath for almost everything, and they weren't wrong, believe me. And I think we're going back to that. So you take a tub of hot water, and I mean a tub full, all it will hold, water as hot as you can stand it comfortably, and stay in that water until it cools down to body temperature. Now the heat brings all that to the surface, and when it cools, osmotic pressure brings it out into the cooler side. We're taking a therapeutic bath. Now, when we get this low-grade radiation, we leave the salt out and use just soda, baking soda, Arm & Hammer. And you need to take about 2 to 3 pounds to a tub of water. And you use the same procedure. You'll be surprised what that will do to level off so many of these conditions that we've been fighting to overcome. It is effective. People say, well, I tried it and I felt so much better, but I feel worse again. Sure you do. You got another exposure. You don't clean this up. You keep working with it because it's in the air. It's everywhere. When you see the birds falling, when there is no more oxygen for them to fly with, and you ask someone at the head of the environmental department, what does the government do about this? There's nothing the government can do. So then it's up to us as individuals to do this. And I tell you, friends, if you will try it, you know there's one wonderful thing about it. If it don't help you, it can't hurt you. I'm going to tell you.
This is going to sound insane, but hear me out. Your mind is a really, really creative part of your life, and it will self-sabotage so creatively, you won't even know it's happening. So let's take the example of, like, let's say you grew up without any money, and you find yourself blaming that trait in your life in a lot of conversations. Maybe you accidentally put yourself in, like, the victim position. You complain to friends. You always say, oh, that doesn't apply to me. I didn't grow up with money. My parents weren't rich, whatever it is. What's going to end up happening is that your mind will start identifying so much with that struggle and so much with that victim mentality that it'll start sabotaging opportunities in your life without you knowing it to keep you away from wealth. This applies to everything, but wealth is the example here. So it'll start undermining opportunities, procrastinating opportunities, being like, oh, that's not going to work out for me. Oh, I would never get as lucky as this person. Starting a YouTube channel would never work. Getting that job would never work for me, because your mind would rather keep you in familiar territory, even if that's not what's best for you, because your mind's job is not to make you thrive. It's just meant to make you survive. And survival is often associated with familiarity. So your mind will keep you in the struggle if that's what's familiar and that's what you've been identifying with, because it doesn't know who you would be if you were to get rid of that struggle. Sit with that. Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that video right there. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Make sure you take care of yourself. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.